your card is the Lovers. The Lovers represent... Something told me you were going to be like, whoa. You sure you don't want to make it that 4-carder while we're here with us? The Lovers represents that there's so much I can go on about this. I'm going to keep myself from Tarzan. Make sure you follow it. I'm going to keep myself from going too long of the ramble because I'll save it for the tarot tutoring class. The Lovers is about the synergy of man and woman as like the hard work of it. It's also the self too. The aspect of the self that balances male and female, light and dark, all those things, because all of that is what love is actually about. And now this is also every form of relationships. This is the brothers is I forget, or no, there is no deck that calls it that. It's just that Aleister Crowley and I both think that would be a great name for it in a deck, but he didn't name it that in his deck. It representing Cain and Abel, because that's part of this too. Now, when I said I'll go on more about this and the tarot tutoring thing, that's because there's this part with the Holy Tetragram in the story of the Fool's Journey in the 2 tiers. This is one of the parts, one of the early parts where it reappears, and it helps to topple the Hierophant and to create forth. It's not a sign to light it up. Then I know that's how I took the Lovers when you said because I was like, he's gonna be like, whoa about this, and then we're gonna burn it, and then we're gonna light it. But this is better that way. They all burn it once. But yeah, I think you get my point with this. The idea of it. It's the Adam and Eve as they so look in the classic Rider-Waite. It's the, because she's the one who says to eat from the tree, For me, I know, it was quite, it's for his too. Obviously, it's, you all worked together with this. And now let's see on the next card with it. Queen of Swords. Well, actually, here's the part where they're like, oh my God, we're naked. This is the mother the queen aspect that understands articulate things, and she can be a harsh mother and the harsh feminine side of the masculine and feminine within there. She's the feminine, mature aspect of the mind that will be like, all right, listen, I love you, but this is the way things are, so on and so forth, Obviously, the antithetical with that is being a bitch. The antithetical with that is being out of balance with all that. But yes, precisely. Rajarina. Next is 10 Wands. And thank you, Stormblast. The actualized will, where it's literally you carrying your whole will, fire at 10. It's no longer 1 wand, 0, 1. It's 10 wands, 1, 0, and it looks like that because it's something to carry. I always think of Cowboy Bebop's last episode where instead of saying, see you, Space Cowboy, it says, you're going to carry that weight. That's what that's all about, that fire that you carry. Crowley in his deck calls 10 wands oppression, because look how oppressed that guy looks. Here's the thing, he's either building his own house right now with these sticks, or like he's doing this because he has to for somebody else. Either way, 10 wands is an actualized will, right? Someone's will has been actualized. And then we got a Papa, who go with the Queen. There is the sword, the spade, the mine. He is the masculine part of that is able to say, all right, listen, I want to be able to carry these sticks, or I'm not going to carry these sticks. All right, maybe you should calm down a little bit. He doesn't mention the love part of it because he's the tactician. He's the one who is quieter about it. She tells you when something's wrong, and he tells you about the plan to do it. She communicates with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Fire about the whole scenario in the beginning, and him and the Queen and the King of Fire and King of Water, well, Water comes to him and Fire and tells them about the stuff, and then he makes the plan, and then the others bring it back to the people. So, Stormblast, have a good night. Brightest of Moonlight, dude. Sorry you can't stay for the read, or the burn. I'll be closing afterwards anyway. So, Brightest of Moonlight, my brother. And here we go. Here's all 4 cards. Yeah, great combo with our, well, actually, yeah, as far as a love reading, too. Great combo. Let's start with our king here. Hell yeah. Whoa. Now let's add our queen. You know. I agree. What a cool thing burning those two together.
I feel like I should have brought my roasting sticks.
A very lovely burn. Got ash on my phone screen. Now, let's add our actualized will there. Whoa. Actualized will indeed, huh? Can't wait to see how the levels will burn. Right. And royalty backup page. Welcome to the community. Craigers, you haven't seen this yet? This is a tarot burn. What in the world? My old students. Has Johnny gone insane? Welcome in, Royal 777. So this is a tarot burn. All things come from fire, and all things, Kami, welcome in. All things come from fire, and all things return to fire. All particles are just waves converged, and the ancient act of burning smoke and flame has always been about returning things to source and returning these particles to waves, because nothing exists and it all converges at once. So each of these little dots on the graph only exist when we exist beside them and say they exist, when the tetragram analyzes them, when two come together to make like the eyes in your head, let's say. Royalty, I do cards, polls, but I'll do after we finish this burn we're in the middle of. And And menu here for large spreads too. So during this time, if you want to scroll there. But you're followed. It's free 1-card pulls for followers too. I will be closing though after this burn. So everybody make sure you're followed. And I'll be back on early in the morning tomorrow too. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. That's right, call me. And so, our last card. What started this whole read? Do you use your eyes when you dream? I like that. Kinda, in a weird way. Because referring to the allegory I meant by the eyes, you do. But not those two eyes. I still got to get you the audio of the Yetzirah, which I'm adding pictures to. And I still, there's 2 parts actually now, by the way, Craigers, to the end of your course that I owe you. I know, right? I liked the arch on it. Good to see you too, Craigers. I look forward to so they're personal sessions for everyone's finals with it now, and I look forward to giving you it because you are a great student, and just the one-on-one is so awesome. It's going to be great. And we're finishing this. Finish him! Chef's kiss. Or the life of your love. Could be that.